Last time on Fate Extra Triple C. She's back, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, like, none of this is a surprise. What's going on? What's this mean? What's the matter with me? The first time in the game you died was to the Shinji tank? How did you lose? Suddenly a lot of things in Fate Extella make sense. Like, a lot of things. Saber? Saber, no, it's not what you think! Everyone is judging me! Consent! Consent achieved! Yeah, damn it. I hate when games like, hey, look at this new avenue we just opened for you. Go back and rest and come back and do it later. You have no choice. I'm like, oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, my god. Melt! Oh, fuck! Activated checkpoint, now to make our way back to the school. Oh, fuck balls. Not impressed by your surprise attack, although that blow was excellent. Very well. Give us your name. Can she wear some pants? No. Another alter ego. I was prepared to face her eventually, but I never thought she would ambush in another Sentinel's domain. Without Saber, I certainly would have been skewered. Still, I know how to deal with how Passionlip looked, but this girl really does have the same face as Sakura. You truly understand my praetor? Well, damn. I love you, Melt. I never felt intimidated like this before. Meltryllis gives off a different aura than Passionlip. In other words, the hostility was clear. The kindness was wholesome, the bloodlust was pure. It was a rich, almost melting confession of love. Oh, so she went against BB's orders. She didn't come here on BB's orders, which I guess means she came here solely of her own will. Also, she came here only to acquaint herself with Hakuno Kishinami.
BB はあなたさえ消しにかかるでしょう。でも私がいる。BB からあなたを守るわ。だから 私に全てを捧げる気はある？どうせ結果は同じになるけど、あなたの答えを聞いてあげる。
At the very least, Melt has a very unique personality. Because, for example, she is very malicious toward anyone that gets in the way of what she wants. But she does honestly care about, you know, the people that she, you know, does care about. Yeah. Both is good. Yeah.
聞かせなさい。あなたの返答以下によって今後の処遇を考えてあげるから。
The point of her question is unclear, but I get that Meltryllis is asking me if I'll obey her or not. Yes or no, my answer is... I have no idea what you're talking about!
あなたのそういうところ知っているつもりだったけど、実際に返されるとへこむわね。このバカ者!
Why are you ogling her, Praetor? This isn't the first time this isn't the time to be talking foolishness. She's eager to murder you! I know, Saber, I know.
うるさいサーバントね。あなたに何ができるの？何をしてあげられるの？
She can offer me unconditional love, which is, I think, a thing that you're incapable of, Melt. As much as I love Melt, because Melt is amazing, Saber will always be number one.
私なら彼女をあらゆる快楽で満たしてあげられる。幸福で満ちたゆりかごにね。
I don't think you can.
私が管理するわ。サーバントは邪魔なだけ。ここでザクロのように懺悔なさい。
Oh, I wasn't expecting a fight! Oh, fuck!
さあ、溶けるように踊りましょう。格の違いを見せてあげる。
A one-turn battle, huh?
プリマドンナを傷つけることができると思う。
Here we go! 0 damage!
世の独壇場だな。ヌプティアへの鐘を鳴らせ。ヌプティアへの鐘を鳴らせ。
Although Meltryllis overwhelms her, Saber recovers her stance. Something strange. Meltryllis isn't wounded anywhere. Sure, Meltryllis wins in terms of strength, but the difference shouldn't be this overwhelming. Could it be, does Meltryllis also have that skill BB has?
そうよ。私は無敵。私は不滅。私は鉄壁。ムーンセルにおいて私を傷つけられるものはなくなったわ。
Oh, fuck.
なのにまだ私に逆らうのね。その目隠しても隠せないわ。ねえ、なぜ抵抗するの？楽園に案内してあげるというのに嫌がる理由がわからないわ。
Meltryllis said she will protect Hakuno Kishinami from BB, and that she'll even make me happy. I don't know what the real motive is behind her words, or what kind of method she's thinking of employing. However, suppose it really is paradise. I can no longer agree to such a thing, the reason being... What a joke. Did you think you could tempt my praetor, who I confide in, with such cajolery? Anyway, your offer is far too low. You call it paradise, but that school building is sorely lacking. It's below that of a villa. It's not up to par with the Colosseum, which commemorates my achievements and the countless spectators who praise me, or a public bath. As a territory, it should be at least as good as Serica, the land of silk. Ooh. Once it has the value of the Nile headwaters in its far south and a horizon where the sun sets in the east, then we can negotiate. Saber's right. No matter how sweet her deal is, I can't find any solace in a temporary moratorium. Even less so if it means abandoning the people who live on Earth.
いい答えね。その返答を待っていたわ。だってその方が興奮するから。私、自分でもどうかと思うほど可逆体質なの。嫌がる相手を徹底的に蹴り倒せるなんて正直たまらないわ。あら？
Oh my god, am I also getting hers? Am I getting two at the same time? In that instant, Meltryllis exposed her own affection, her own twisted bloodlust. The left hand aches so intensely, it makes me shiver. Oh, the 5-minute agent is reacting to her words.
私の担当はもう少し先なんだけど。あなた、せっかちなの？まあいいわ。せっかくだから、お近づきの印に持っていきなさい。
Wow, she is readily giving it to us, unlike everyone else. That's a surprise.
素敵、刺激的だわ。まるで小鳥の羽を引きちぎるよ。蹂躙は一方的であるほど。
Oh God! Secret was divulged. You aren't embarrassed about it. I can tell you're quite confident in yourself.
本当にうるさい外野ね。やっぱり殺さないとダメかしら。覚悟して。私はリップとは違う。遊びはないわ。やると決めたのなら。
Ooh, Meltryllis charges further power into her two legs. She's reproducing that explosive power she displayed when she assaulted us. This is bad. If she attacks with such force, we won't be able to defend against it again. Ronnie, hurry! Extract them! Get them out! They won't make it to the checkpoint in time. Rodrigo's force field is increasing the difficulty of programming an extraction. Forced extraction is not currently feasible. I'll allocate the student council's entire processing capability and reevaluate. Ready? 60 seconds until teleport.
60秒もいらないわ。瞬きのうちに終わらせましょう。メルトの蜜はサーバントすら溶かしきる。まずはその邪魔な女を一撃で殺してあげる。
Meltryllis' body dips slightly. She looks like a figure skater ready to start off with a dash. Saber readies her weapon and takes a position to counterattack. But so long as Melt nullifies attacks, we have no chance of winning. What does she mean by killing one blow anyway? Is that a metaphor or... Wait, who's this? I'm right behind you. Take a wee step back, little lady. What? Hull gets dyed in a sinister color. The lethal weapon is loose toward Meltryllis. The instant Melt cuts it down with her legs, a sort of fog engulfs the hall. How thoughtful of our reinforcement. Time to withdraw, Praetor. The tide of this battle has shifted to allow our escape. Saber's right. With the help of the fog, we can do our best to distance ourselves from Meltryllis. We can make our escape back to the school if this buys us 60 seconds. Oh, Meltryllis' silhouette dances within the fog. She's not searching for signs of us, but rather the someone who created the situation. She transforms herself into an arrow so she can bring down her prey. She has no hesitation. She has no mercy. Her methods are completely different from Passion Lips. Verification complete. Chances of teleportation failure 0.0000000001. Executing forced extraction. I open my eyes to see the grounds. We got away from Meltryllis in one piece. Senpai, are you hurt anywhere? Sakura dashes up to me. To her, knowing one of her copies has gone rogue makes her feel twice as guilty. To me, girls with her face have been trying to kill me left and right. It's hard to relax around her. Shit. I think that was Archer. I think that was Robin Hood, who just saved us. I think that more than likely BB sent him to keep an eye on Melt, because Melt is kind of out of control, it seems. And yeah, he paid the price for it. I know Sakura and Meltryllis are different people, but I just can't help it. Humans rely on visual information, so this kind of thing happens. All right. Chill out for a second, Sakura. It'll be faster if you look over her... if you look her over rather than do a scan. So, do Hakuno or Saber have any odd injuries? That alter ego. Meltryllis drops some strange phrases. Sounds like she has some ability that does more than mere damage, so take a look. Oh, yes, I understand. Measuring vitals now. Great, nothing's wrong with either of you. But there's evidently some mental fatigue. I think you ought to get some rest. My nerves have completely been hounded. Saber's probably tired as well, so let's go to my room and rest.
Okay.
We'll analyze Meltryllis while you're doing that. You'll probably fight her again at some point. Ronnie, you got the data? In addition to her SG, I finished extracting a matrix from her combat style. However, I cannot analyze her invincibility. I hope we can gather more info in the future. Hear that? Do your best, Hakuno. Now then, I guess all that's left is to increase the jamming. The jamming? So that Meltryllis can't discover where Senpai is? Yes. I've already allocated 4% of the student council's output toward it. It was Mr. Tosaka's idea. Yep, to make it harder for BB or an ego to ambush Hakuno. We're hiding her location. But it looks like it'll be tough to keep an alter ego with this level. Out with this level of jamming. We'll need to kick it up a notch. Interesting. So that's how it went down. Meltryllis was aggressive in seeking out my life. And he said the jamming wasn't effective, but if she hadn't taken the trouble of doing it for me, I may have been killed long ago. I see. I was wondering why I couldn't locate Senpai in the school building. Of course, so you two were behind it. It was a little late for it, but I give them my thanks. Those two were always out of sight, but still helping me. It's nothing special, really. It's a pretty boring secret tool, so I actually was hoping you wouldn't notice. In my opinion, that's not the case. It wasn't something I would have thought of. Your concern for others is meticulous, Miss Tosaka. This is common sense when you've been in guerrilla warfare as long as I have. It's crucial to scramble the enemy's navigation. Seriously. Anyway, how about you head back to your room? As annoying as it is, someone's got their eyes on you, so get plenty of rest. She's completely taken the back seat here, but what about Elizabeth? That girl isn't much of a threat. We'll be okay just dealing with her as she pops up. I completely agree. think I heard a faint sneeze from somewhere. In any case, let's call it for today. Huh. A short rest? No, we need a long rest. View the information matrix. Okay. We already have everything we need on her. We didn't quite learn everything about him. Launcher. Ah! God damn it. Oh, wow, they gave her a different entry. Oh, God. Hello, Melt. Keyword crime ballet? Interesting. Simple combat style. The result of Meltryllis' adoration for classical ballet. Retuning herself with various attack skills. Interesting. Sadistic constitution. So it was, both Rin and Ronnie helped us. Her class is Moon Cancer. Dear God. All of her stats are max. Oh, fuck. Computer Staff of Domination. Huh. Golden Grail. The Cup of the Whore of Babylon. From the Book of Revelation. Huh. It was a fake Holy Grail, but because it's a fake, then becomes a real Holy Grail granting desires of humans. Interesting. Still have no idea who the last one's gonna be. We must forge our own path, for both Leo and Julius' sake. I expect much from you, our new president. Sure, let's take a look at it. Interesting. Recovering from fatigue in a relaxing bath. Huh. Her birthday is close. That is true. So she includes the height of her horns in her height. That's not how it works. Interesting. Listen, I'm sorry. I love Melt. Melt is fantastic, and I love her, and I'm so happy she's finally in the story proper.
Meltryllis よ。美しい響きでしょ。4月9日。正直いつでもいいんだけど、リップの妹は嫌だもの。
As long as I'm not Lip's younger sister. No, she is tall.
190センチ。この足が見えないの？好きなだけ見下してあげてよ。
A fetish for screams.
悲鳴フェチよ。心のきしみ、地上から絞り出される叫びはたまらないわ。聞いているだけでとろけてしまいそう。
Ooh. Interesting. Right as I enter my room, Saber plonks onto the bed. She's mad, actually sulking. You were pretty popular today, Praetor. While holding a big cushion, she purses her cherry blossom lips. Oh, God. Unable to do anything else, I apologize. Sorry. Can I say that Jealous Saber, in my opinion, is a little out of character? Wait, Jealous Saber is... Okay. You do not understand Saber, and that's fine. You see, Saber loves us and wants to be number one. When she perceives herself not as being your number one, she gets pouty. It's not something you need to apologize for. I'm merely pouting because I want to. I know it. Also, about Lancer. I have to admit, I understand where she's coming from. Understand? I was personally pretty surprised by the whole love-struck thing with Lancer. Firstly, beauty has value because there's someone to accept and praise it. This is true. This is very true. When one entices the masses, they admire your looks. It's a rather nice feeling. However, no matter the endless applause one receives, there are times when words from that one special someone mean the most. Therefore, it's not out of place for Lancer, who covets beauty more than anyone, to also covet love. Saber stares somewhere far off. Despite talking about a rival, she's actually gazing back at her own life. This is the kind of impression I'm getting from this. Still, I won't be handing over my praetor. Not to Lancer, and not to that Meltryllis. Meltryllis. When I look at her, I don't want to recall it, but she reminds me of my mother. She's a vile woman who ruins men. No, she's a vile woman who cripples her lovers. Watch out for her, praetor. You go easy on both enemies and allies. It's beautiful to see you face everything so commendably, but there's a limit. Well, I can't help myself from enjoying that side of you, but it still does worry me. Until we unravel the mystery behind her invincibility, let's aim to not encounter that woman. Alright, 1 of 3. We have her legs! What the... I leave my room and take a big stretch. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's take off with our usual stride and get to exploring. Is this for you? It appears to be a letter. An invitation, actually. Doesn't say who sent it. Says the envelopes tell me there's no trap built into the invitation. Let's tear it open and read it. Oh no! Liz is sending me love letters now! To my esteemed, beloved, sacrificial Squirrely. I don't understand why you saved me in that dire moment yesterday. Still, I wanted to at least thank you. To ensure that I do, I would like you to invite you to a dinner party. Leave your servant behind and get yourself over to the 14th floor of the labyrinth. Alone. Well, that's not going to happen. The envenoming idol, Elizabeth. I shouldn't have to remind you at this point, but this is an evident trap. And this invitation has to be a trap. A real classic trap at that. That said, we still need to head for the 14th floor. Let's first discuss this over at the student council. I'm not even kidding you. I have a feeling that this is like that Liz will legit, and I mean like she will legit like be upset because she wasn't wait, Kiara isn't here. Where did the slutty nun go? It was me, Anderson!
分かっているではないか、三門本屋。良いぞ、褒めてとらす。その本に世のサインは必要か？
Oh god, I love her so much.
俺もまだ甘い。人の著作物に自分のサインを従うバカがいるとは想像すらしなかった。比類ないな、セイバー。
そう褒めるな。世も照れる。それよりあの二層はどこに行った？貴様、捨てられたか？
そうであるのなら俺も気が楽になるのだがな。キアラは別行動中だ。あれの悪い癖でな。求められたら断れん。しばらく戻っては来ないぞ。
Oh my god, she's off having a tryst. I mean, I'm not surprised. She is the slutty nun.
すまないが、今は開店休業状態だ。売れる商品が何もないのでね。
Well, this is unexpected, considering hardly anyone drops by the commissary. Maybe a shipment of goods got delayed?
先ほど麻藤真司がやってきてな。購買のアイテムをすべて買い占めていった。何でも料理を作るとか言っていたが。
Oh no. Shinji came by, said he can cook stuff? Wait, hold on a second. Pretty sure stuff like stationery was sold in the store as well. If he bought everything up, then that means...
押して知るべしというところか。一体何の料理を作るつもりなのか。誰に食べさせるつもりなのか。
Okay, I'm getting a real bad feeling about this.
ともあれ、しばらくアイテムを購入することはできないだろう。手持ちを大事に。
Well, shit, I was gonna restock. Oh no. Good morning, senpai. I'm sorry. All I could think of is just like entering the room like, today will be a good day. Oh my god, Melt is here. Oh wait, no, it's just you, Sakura. Oh, that's I'm so terribly sorry. Ah, BB's here. Oh wait, no, you're yeah, I'm sorry. You came right on time. You got a report on the next floor. I guess Rune and the others found something? Me too. I placed the invitation I picked up on the desk. I see. I knew you might get something. This confirms it. All that remains is to wish Miss Hakuno luck in her endeavor. New? Endeavor? It'll all make sense quicker if you see it for yourself rather than us explaining. Ronnie, can you take it from here? Sure. This surveillance camera footage we recorded moments ago on the 14th floor of the labyrinth. A challenge. Finish this run without items. Fuck you. That's a surprise. Why did they set up a surveillance camera in the labyrinth? Huh. Oh, when did they? Huh. I wonder if Rin and Ronnie are getting enough sleep. That's a good question. Why? Why? Because I'm not stupid. I may be a masochist, but I'm not stupid. Don't sweat the little details. Come on, it's going to start playing, so take a seat somewhere. Surveillance camera shows the figures of Elizabeth and Shinji within the labyrinth, quarreling in front of a table out of place. For the last time, take a step back and listen to what I say. Like hell you can divvy up this floor all on your own. You just don't stop babbling, rat. What am I supposed to expect from a coward who abandons the leading role and scampers off? It was your fault for spacing out. You even had your SG taken. And that all happened because I trusted you with setting the stage. Besides, your strategy lacked any idle pizzazz. Being all sneaky like that is the very definition of a mousetrap. On that note, I'll be my own producer this time. The ratings will snake their way to the top. No, they'll drake their way to the top. Ow, these puns. Elizabeth pumps her fists excitedly. Shinji shakes his head in disbelief. His eyes turn to the table draped in a white cloth. So the amazing strategy you came up with is this food. That's right. You can't be an idol without doing challenges. It's not a challenge unless it's homemade cooking. My handcrafted meal will inflict Squirrely with charm and force it to surrender to me. Squirrely will weep over how delicious it is. Overcome with emotion, she'll kneel at my feet and cling to me, kindly asking for more. Ah, how beautiful would that look? I have no interest in being a wide appeal idol, but I'll end up becoming a household name for sure. Spare the households of the world from your tyranny, Miss Queen. But, I guess... Shinji doubtfully stares at the sample of food. It's a shame we can't tell what kind of food it is with the grainy picture. Wait, Elizabeth's home cooking? For some reason, I don't get the sense that my future will be a palatable one. Oh, interested in my sample, are we? Well, I didn't make it for you. But sure, I'll give you the leftovers like the rat you are. Here, take a bite and tell me what you think. You treat me like a rat and still expect me to eat your food? It may look alright on the outside, but I am not eating that! Eat up! I'll make roasted mince meat out of you otherwise. Slave driver. Shit. Fine if eating it will make you happy. Shinji takes a fork in hand and faces the meal. That food that was meant for Hakuno Kishinami. I realize there's something I have to deal with too. Shinji stabs his fork into the red mass and brings it to his lips. Gulp. Oh! You know, I may be simple, but the bad pun is all it takes for you to start liking her now? Weird. Oh, we cut the visuals here since it becomes offensive to the eyes. Please enjoy the audio. What? Is Shinji alright? I hope not. Wait a sec. I just picked up how our culture's different. So, this is sauteed chicken, right? Why are there thorns in the meat? And why does it explode? Why do I hear shrieks when I bite into it? You don't normally eat thorns? It makes food all crunchy and delicious, no? No one eats those! They've got 0 nutrients! Hungary would have been wiped out ages ago if this was considered cooking! Apologize to the people of Budapest! This'll blow Kishinami's stomach sky high before charm kicks in! Wait. That might actually accomplish what we want, but my point still stands! You're a nitpicky one, dirty rat. I already decided to go with the strategy. If I say yes, the project is a go. Chop chop. If I make myself clear, then go gather me more materials. That's why Shinji bought out the commissary, was because he had to go get more materials. Ronnie stops the footage there. 3 faintly pitying smiles simultaneously turn toward me. Listen, ladies. It is not my fault that I saved Elizabeth from an explosion and she got all doki doki on me, okay? That is not my fault. That is her fault. We all understand that. Stop looking at me like that. This is not a fair punishment. No way. I don't want something messed up to happen to me, like my stomach exploding. Well, all the better you can get by without eating. If you actually do get charmed, we'll be in big trouble. Probably won't happen, though. No dumpster diving this dungeon. You can manage, right, Miss Hakuno? That's a given. And I'd prefer if you didn't talk like I'm always dumpster diving. I do it sometimes, but only sometimes. Senpai, if it's any consolation, please take this. Token digestive medicine. Sakura, you sweet angel. With this, I may have a chance to survive. Sakura timidly hands me some Cherry Blossom brand stomach medicine. Her kindness brings a tear to my eye. You know, someone who tries to actually flirt with you instead of just shy away and be jealous should get the win. I'm actually rooting for her. Hold on. Are you on Team Elizabeth now? After all the hatred you spewed toward her, now you're on Team Elizabeth? You traitor. How dare you betray Saber like this? Now then, make your preparations. Today's goal is to clear the 14th floor of the labyrinth. We're counting on you. You are a traitor. How dare? Greetings, friends! Did you know that I have a Patreon, which will help not only keep the channel alive, but allow me to buy more toys for my cats? And really, that is the most important thing I need the Patreon for. So, join my Patreon today to keep my kitties happy.